Infinity Personal Edition. And welcome to Walkthrough's gameplay video of Dream Car Racing 3D. Steam Early Access preview on the fine. Here we are previewing another game, which by the way this game is slated, actually already released. Yeah. It'll say, it's slated, well, well, I guess it released, and was slated to release the 22nd of September 2016, and it is slated to and or is released for $14.99 US. No opening week sale, oddly enough. And yeah, it's one of the few games that actually releases on the normal release time at midnight of Eastern Standard Time in the United States. Um, usually games either mostly they release on Eastern Standard Time, United States, or if they're being generous, Pacific Standard Time, United States, or if they're being, I guess, more regular, Greenwich Mean Time. But yeah, I mean, this has been industry standard for a long time. Unfortunately, with the advent of Steam, no one follows that rule anymore. Or at least on Steam anyway. But I guess let's see that someone actually follows the rule, for once. Alright, but anyway, so what is Dream Car Racing 3D? Well, it is a game in which you make cars, and you race them on procedurally generated terrain and tracks, or at the very least, tracks. So yeah, with solved by physics and also has a Steam Workshop integration. So yeah, Paramount default, that's fine. Settings, very basic. This game does not understand the mass computer, and it was on beautiful actually, which is next to fantastic, which is the highest graphical setting there is. There's vertical field of view, which is interesting. I wonder what it means by vertical. I'm gonna mess around for quite yet, but I'll probably turn it to 90 when I want to. Oh, or it only goes up to 90. All right. Then already avoids his horse again for some reason. Not quite sure why. All right. But luckily, my nose and my basically, I was having a knot in my throat and it was hard for me to swallow. Well, that's gone now, and my nose is actually dry too. So I went, all right. So let's do sandbox. Playing in single player RP races before entering sandbox mode will serve vastly improve your understanding of upgrades and how the different parts work. All right. I just want to fool around first. And actually, let's look at the maps real quick. Cause the map. Oh. Okay. So apparently there's no in-game map editor, or at least, well, in-game map editor that comes with the game. No. Yeah, you just make maps so you need 3D import them. Okay, that's interesting. Oh, by the way, I should mention that Dick Story does not like this game. It does the standard. Well, the center screen it does is a black screen, but unfortunately, but for this game it's a light blue. Um. So yeah, but that's uh, again that I'm not quite sure what happens. It's basically how I imagine it is. It's the X story, or how I imagine it is the X story interacting with my computer, interacting with the game, and big triangle, and the big triangle of not liking each other. That's like the only way I can understand it. But anyway, so I guess let's do single player. Ah, this is your first car, but you can make a new one. Earn coins in races, buy sell upgrades without losing money. Click the yellow button to help to learn now to build your car. All right. F1 how to edit your car. F2 tips. F3 tutorial and examples. All right. All right. Move around with the right mouse button. You move, or you select with the left mouse button. You rotate with the middle mouse button. Give me a second. Hey, how to take a chicken in the water. How to take a quick drink of water because mouth is dry and again hoarseness. All right, sorry about that. I drink some water and burp, and I had trouble burping as well, which is, I guess, standard for me now. Was it freaked me out. Sorry, it was very upsetting the first time that happened. Now it happens to me every single day. Um, my wife's okay. Man, no one knows the cause. Okay, the frame. We got this. Man, the controls are so weird from what I usually, from what it, well, what I'm used to in most everything. Not even just games, applications too. Um, because most applications in games, this is rotating, and this is panning, or right mouse button is rotating and middle mouse button is panning. So that's so weird. All right, if I connect this, bam, to there. Does that work? Okay. Let me change. Okay, we change the type of that changes the thickness. Okay, if I hit L, oh, that changes something there. All right, left click and they're there. I think. Okay, same wheels, engine. Oh, they changed how the wheels are because they're off center now. I guess undo. No, they were always off center. Redo. Steering panel. Man, overall, it just felt. Even though this is a very basic and simple menu, it works really well. Actually, works better than most games that have editing like this, more complex editing. So that's cool. Symmetry mode, upgrades. Oh, that's inverted too. That's weird. The assuming it's inverted for some reason, or not inverted for some reason. It's just weird. I mean, it works. It's not, it's not like it doesn't work. These controls, it's just they're so backwards from what I'm used to. Okay, range review. Okay, let's try review. There we go. I mean, I'll see. Once we more I fool around the menu, I'll get more feel for it and see if and see what I need to be where. Like right now, I'm feeling that I'll be rotating around more, which means having the harder to use and or mouses generally don't have the mouse button. Um, to the panning to this where I don't see we'll be using it a lot, especially for editing. So yeah, I wish you could just change the controls, but that would probably come in time. All right, so I guess let's race. Oh, we can change colors. Oh, yeah. You know what? Let's change colors. Um, Now actually, before recording this video, I was thinking about how to. I was thinking about what vehicle I should make. On my own, I was thinking about doing the not buggy from Command Conquer Generals. Cause I mean, Command Conquer, Renegade. Cause that thing was amazing, and that was by far the best thing Not has ever made. Period. Um, so yeah. Which, by the way, this game was given to me via key mailer from the developers. I did ask for it. Again, let's do blue. Oh, oh, okay. And let's do that kind of blue. All right. Not even panels. You know what? Let's have some panels. Kind of wish there was a way to have real view on all the time. Oh, that does look nice. I get rid of these. And we're gonna panel. Actually, let's race first and see what moves. Cause this is a physics simulator. All right, so let's go. Alright, information. Alright, get different prizes for time completion, bonus power, keep it on 50, through the track. Okay, there's a track, and we hit new. Sure. Very new track. Weather random. Okay. Okay, it has a bunch of different weather. There's a bunch of different. I had what I said in my. I had what I had to say in my head, but unfortunately, because I'm bad at English, couldn't say it. I'm great at Irish, but bad at English. Alright, so, yeah, a bunch of different weathers. Alright, let's go with afternoon. Track type. How about circuit? We're in position. No, there's a slightly different area. Effect sounds. Alright, so, oh, what are the controls? Alright, accelerate, brake, turn left, right, handbrake, differential lock, lights on, off, slow down time. Oh, that's slow down time in this game? Okay. I guess it makes sense for, crashing in the mouth is right again. Very dry. Alright, actually, it's been more drier than it usually is. And water's to respawn. Alright. Oh, main view, first person view. Alright. Interesting. Alright, that water. Alright, so, lock differential. If you want to steer out of a skid, alright. Unlock differential when you want to quickly turn without losing speed. Alright, that's what that does. I'll leave it where it is now. No question in front of it. Alright, here we go. Oh, yeah, be gun first, I guess. Right mouse button, right mouse button moves the camera around. Alright. Oh. It's the flag? Okay, we're kind of a one-man race. Overall, the game feels really, really good, actually. I mean, like, amazing. But notice how the car works. Let's try to go up that cliff. Or not. Oh, I guess we're gonna go up the cliff anyway. Come on. Oh, and we lost torque. But the game does feel really nice, and the car does perform really well. Although we need more power. I thought we were doing a circuit race game. You know, with other people. But no, I see some things spinning, so that must be our transmission. Alright. I just feel like it should. But having a randomly generated map would be interesting. Rampage. Yes, all kinds of soda. I need more power. A lot more power. And we're using like a lawn. We're not even using a lawnmower engine. We're using we're using a leaf blower engine. That'd be a large one, but still. Unfortunately, Shadow Play's indicators are in the way of that right there, so I can't see what that means, or I can't see what that says. Well, that's a recording issue, not a game issue. It is nice that I can drive around a little bit and get my bearings of the game, but I thought I was doing a circuit race. You know, like a fixed waypoint system at the very least. Not just some random coins in the area. And we can all look at the map while driving. Well, I actually paused the game, which I guess is fine, but it's very off-putting. Yeah, actually, we're not in the same. We're not in the same state as the circuit. There it is. Oh, do we have to click on the circuit? Oh, we have to. Or we can drive there. So it's kind of open worldly this game. I think we need a better car, or or whatever in the world this thing is. All right. You can also hit aim key for the map. All right, so it yeah, for your free ride, it should have said, because from what I've seen, it I thought I was going to a sticker race. I did not think I was going to free ride. So let's say you just bought this game on Steam, you didn't look anything about this game. You boot it up, you go to single player, you do what I did, which was not go right to a race. Um, you'll be driving around, and if you're one of those impatient Steam goers, which are all too common, you probably will lead a very bad review saying, "Oh, this thing you just drive around. There's no racing or anything like that." And then you get yelled at by people commenting on you saying, "Oh, you're wrong." So yeah, definitely should say free ride up there, and if you want to, free, basically it should say, um, basically it should say what I did was it should made all very obvious. It should have been. I don't want to say it. Okay, it should have been. It should have said very obviously I was going to free ride, and it should have a little box saying a little text box saying you're going to free ride. If you want to go into a circuit race, go back to the menu by hitting escape or by hitting M. You go back to the map and you do that. Or you can stay here and collect coins and practice. That's what you should say. I didn't. Anyway, so, let's just go to the secret race and see what happens. Start. There we go. Here we go. Oh, what? Oh! Okay, I thought it'd be other randomly generated cars. Or developer-made cars. I guess not. It's a, oh, wow, this thing does not, yeah, this thing just doesn't have power at all. Oh, I'm holding down the right mouse button. And the speed indicator's in the bottom left of the screen, and it's extremely tiny. Because remember, I'm playing this on a 49-inch TV, which is 5 feet away from me. I also have a monitor, which I is a computer monitor, and I use my TV for console games, but I also use it for playing games on computer, or well, basically when I just don't want to look at the monitor, or do something else or basically as an extra to the monitor. It's extremely. I can barely see it in my vision in the bottom left corner of that. In the bottom right corner, I can barely see those. Top left corner, a bit more obvious, but still kind of hard to see. Yeah, basically the HUD is just too small and too out of the way. Oh, we win, yes. Yeah, let's go back to the garage. Alright, choose an upgrade part. Make the full upgrade of your car, alright. Okay, sorry about that. I might have the mic. I might forgot to. I did. I highly doubt I forgot to unmute my mic, which I definitely did not forget. I just didn't. Basically, this I'm using a HyperX Cloud 2 headset, and the mic muter is a little tiny switch on the right side of the mic control box, and if you're not careful, you won't switch it on and off. And unfortunately, there is no fancy light showing me. Oh, by the way, it's muted or not. You have to look down onto the physical mic and see the position of the switch as well as see the little red thing, so it's hard to see. And especially if you think you got it right the first time, you think you unmuted the mic or muted the mic, it's bad, so I do apologize for that. But basically, if you missed anything, you missed me in my first race and basically saying how the HUD is too small and out of the way. Like for instance, it should be much. Where's my mouse? I'll be right back.